welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Postseason baseball singing, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Cal Quantrill. What do you look for here?
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman,
the pitch.
Torres.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And we're underway here in game 4. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next pitch is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Quantrill back to work. And a 4-pitch walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge spoils that one. Quantrill back to work. And it's fouled away. Torres gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him looking. And there's one down. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Now he breaks his bat. Ramirez goes to second. Safe there.
Batting third, the right fielder.
First and second, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton, certainly a physical presence, and Chris, one of the more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Towering home run from Stanton. His second home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. And a pitch. Stays alive. Here comes the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. And the 0-1.
1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Quantrill ahead 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Gerrit Cole. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first, digging in. Number 38. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And fouled off. 0-2 now. And that one almost got him. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. On the ground. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Siggy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. 1 down, base is empty. Next offering misses down and away. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch just misses. Cole picks over. Rosario dives back in. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
I love that Gerrit Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
Takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Here's Josh Naylor. Cole, of course, the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of UCLA, and really blossomed as he moved from Pittsburgh to Houston in 2018. At the belt and fires. And that skips in the dirt.
He's one of the 2 pitchers to strike out 14 batters in 3 consecutive games. Pedro Martinez was the other to do it, but Gerrit Cole, again, just a dominant pitcher that wants to finish what he starts.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Next pitch, not close, up high. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. First pitch, not close. Rosario, the lead runner at second. Naylor at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And the righty deals. On the line, base hit. Rosario headed for the plate. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit. And in at second with an RBI double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So 2 down, stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And the first offering is not close. Second and third, 2 down. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Hicks makes the grab, and that is the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Harrison Bader.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Next pitch off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone.
Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Batting 8, The catcher, number 39, Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
The pitch. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. The throw to second is offline. Quantrill checks the runner. Bader dives back. Runner at second, nobody out. Popped up. Jimenez settles under this one. Drops into the glove. One down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now here's Aaron Hicks. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That was a moonshot. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here is the young phenom, Gleyber Torres.
Up next for the Yankees.
In there for strike one. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Judge rips that one. Back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Aaron Judge leads the yard. His second homer this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Anthony Rizzo, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Straw has a beat on it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. The 2-2. In the air, right field. Stanton is there. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. Here's a high chopper, and he picks it up in foul territory. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Up against the wall and makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Miles Straw. That one's in there, 0-1. And ball 1.
1 and 2.
Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Now one missed. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite it.
Number 38 stands in now and watches strike 1. Cole a check to first. Straw back on a dive. Straw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering is way upstairs. Left-hand batter waits. That one missing inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cole keeping an eye on him. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Guardians lead 1. They trail it 6-1. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And forget it. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now, Trevor Stephan. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Trevor Stephan.
Here's Josh Donaldson, 0 for 1 so far.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. He's a guy that's changed his stance over time. It's been a little more open, straight up, and now more closed.
One thing hitters will do, it's not so much about the stance, but it's what it does to the brain in terms of reset.
Oh, now a great stop. Throw to first, in time. Got it.
Now batting.
My goodness singing. That was a great diving stop, and maybe even a better throw.
Yeah, this out is all about athleticism. I mean, this guy did a great job knocking it down on the dive, but he doesn't get the out without the cannon of a throw. That was just impressive all around.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. In there, and it's 0-1. Left field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Harrison.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Right-handed reliever. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's 7-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
The right-hander back to work. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Torres handles, gathers, and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And the 1-0. In the air to left center. Hicks makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Josh.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Naylor. He reached out a walk his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now Oscar Gonzalez doubled in his first AB. Up the middle, Cabrera handles the chance. They take the force out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. They're down 7-1. Here in Cleveland, start of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, number 39, Jose Trevino.
Stephan back to work. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you... Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 8-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
It's Aaron Hicks now.
The left fielder, number 31.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And here's the 3-2. Well struck, right field. And it's off the wall. Jimenez relay to second, not in time. He's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering misses the mark. Looking at Torres, have to say he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And here it comes. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. Out to short. Fires over to first. Judge out on the play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Two outs. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. Hicks on at second with 2 down. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Giancarlo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
At the belt and fires. That one way outside. Ball 3. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, third base.
2 outs, bases loaded. Now Josh Donaldson. In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
0-1.
Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Bases loaded, 2 down. That hits the dirt. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground to the left. Base hit. 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Base is full, 2 gone. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that one sliced foul. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. 2 outs. Bases are full. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Yankees 9 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Cleveland, here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Gabriel.
And now the first baseman, Gabriel Arias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. That one blasted deep to right. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got 1 to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Hedges. Fly to left his first time up.
Hedges.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And And now the count is even. Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is fouled back. Comes the 2-2. Back to the mound. Torres over to first. Two gone now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Miles Straw now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is down low. Ball one.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Guardians lead one. They trail it big. It's 9-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. James Karinchak. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And welcome back at the plate, Harrison Bader. Here comes the pitch. That's in for a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
Here's a 1-1. Back to the mound. Whips it to first on the run. And Bader is set down.
The catcher, number
It was a
39.
bang play at first, Singy. So let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast. And it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. The pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Loves it on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play. Owen Miller coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
This change for the Guardians. Now playing second base.
Aaron Hicks at the
Number
plate.
6, Owen Miller.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And Hicks is out. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom five, number 73.
The left fielder, number 38.
The right-hander back to work. Just missed. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one ripped to left, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 1. Good stuff. Ahmed.
So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Now
yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Liner snagged it first. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. In there at the knees, 0-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Sam Hentges, the left-hander, up and throwing. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Next offering is in the dirt. The pitch. That one inside. Now 2-2. Hard hit left side. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 99. Designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next pitch is popped up. Rosario pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Rizzo.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Rizzo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
And a pitch. And 1-2. And a pitch.
Whoa, that's unfair.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now. Little chopper rolls foul. And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Stanton in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gonna count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Rizzo off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Guardians DH, Josh Naylor.
Leading off for the Guardians, the designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
Cole back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's outside. The wind and the pitch. And the slider just misses.
Down to 3-1.
And the right-hander's 3-1.
Yeah. Helpful.
And he walked him.
That's ball 4. Thank you, Ray.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Gonzalez in the box again, takes a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering misses. 1-1. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Righty delivers. On the ground right side. And foul ball. And he deals. In the dirt. In there safely. No outs. Runner on second. That's out to center field. Bader makes the grab. One away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Owen Miller.
And stepping in is the speedy Owen Miller. First offering misses the mark. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner leads away at second. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And out of here. A shot to left, and they add a pair. It's 9-3.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. And everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gabriel.
First offering and it just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There's a strike.
Yep, 1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Cabrera gloves it. Gets it to first. And 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges stands in. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block.
And it gets by him.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. He's 0 for 1. Stanton makes the catch, and that'll do it. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now 9-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. Here in Cleveland, and now Josh Donaldson.
Leading off the game, the third baseman, Josh.
The wind of the pitch.
1-0.
The wind of the pitch. And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, shortstop,
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, Harrison Bader. 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 9-3.
7-inning stretch.
Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, number 38.
The left fielder, number 38.
And here it comes. And that one handled. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Shortstop,
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Miguel Castro, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Schmidt getting loose as well. Well struck left field. And it's off the top of the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there. He's rewarded with the double.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
In there for strike 1. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Ripped into right field, base hit. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Gerrit Cole is done in this one. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Miguel Castro on the pitch here, and he's got a nice lead to work with.
30, Miguel Castro.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Naylor.
Right-hander kick steals.
Nope.
Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Good eye right there. Here's a 2-2. That one fouled off. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
Right fielder.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Throw to first. Ramirez back in standing. Gonzalez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 9 and the Guardians 4. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Sam Hentges.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 31, Sam.
Jose Trevino getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And the pitch. Just off the inside edge.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Didn't quite have enough.
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
Here's Aaron Hicks. That's pitched downstairs. 1-0. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cody Morris appears to be getting loose. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And now it's even up.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. 3-2 now. This has always been the better side for Aaron Hicks. The wide to kick the pitch. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and that's ball one. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Back to first, and again he's back safely. And the pitch. And misses inside. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Guardians 4. Clark Schmidt gets the call from the pen, and a healthy sized lead for him to go to work with.
Clark Schmidt.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Owen Miller.
Leading off for the Guardians, the second baseman, Owen Miller.
And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Litke is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And it is 2-1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Arias for the 4th time tonight.
Now batting, first baseman, Gabriel Arias.
First pitch, not close.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the 1-0. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Bounced up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out. So up next, Austin Hedges.
The catcher, number
And Chris,
17.
his big strength is
Austin
defense. But it is interesting,
Hedges.
in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
High fly ball out into left center field. Hicks is there for it. And that is a big first out.
The center fielder, number 7.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but
Now
that time a little anxious.
38.
Here's the left fielder, number 38. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Line drive, and there's a hit. Miller around third. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Lucas Litke trying to protect his
Number
lead.
63, Lucas Litke.
First and second, 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario.
The batter,
Good
number
contact
1.
guy, good defender.
Ahmed
In there for strike 1.
Rosario.
And now the lefty.
Inside, ball 1.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Good eye right there. Number 13 over at second. Number 38 on at first with 2 down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So 2 down to third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Ground ball up the middle. The play is made at the plate, and the inning is over. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Yankees 9 and the Guardians 5. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Cody Morris.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 36, Cody Morris.
Welcome back. It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The pitch. And another ball. The next offering misses. 3-1 now. And that one fouled off. 3-2. Smash to the left side. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And at first, now it's going to be Anthony Rizzo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Eli Morgan, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Next pitch is outside. And now 3-0. Righty delivers. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Now batting.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering misses the mark. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
And next for New York, Josh Donaldson. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. Ramirez sends it to first. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
Now
fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Two on, two outs. Squirts away a little bit. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. So they turn to Lou Trevino. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 56, Lou Trevino.
And welcome back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor.
For the Guardians, the designated hitter, Josh Naylor.
The pitch. That one ripped left field. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So man aboard. And the batter now, Oscar Gonzalez.
Now batting, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Out to short. Over to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. You don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Owen Miller. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner leads away at second.
Nope. 1-0.
Naylor over at second, one down. Out towards right center field. And no one can get there. Run comes in from second. It's 9-6. Cabrera relay to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So one gone with a runner at third. Next is the speedy first baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Yeah, the first offering is not close. Runner on at third, one gone. Next offering is down low, and that's ball two. Just off the outside part of the plate. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And he deals. A swing and a soft liner. And that's just foul. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. You play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boo, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
63.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Tying run at the plate. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. Runners are at the corners, one away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bounce to the left side. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw.
So you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Flares it into the outfield. That one gets down for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here is number 38. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, and that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Theater, 43,345. The Guardians thank you for your continued support and remind you please drive home safely.